Okay, let's get started. Let me share my screen. Let me know if you're able to see my screen, guys. Is visible?
Yeah, Samir.
Okay, all right. Let's get started. So, the file which I sent you in that GitHub, did you guys upload it or no? Not yet.
Yeah, I did it.
All right, that's great. What about others?
I tried with that file. It is in XLS format, and I was not able to use that
Mm-hmm,
for my SQL. So I tried with some other CSV files.
mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, it
That
was good.
worked? Okay,
Yeah, CSV file, it worked.
okay. What about you, Nargis? Like, how's that for you? All installation, everything is done?
Yeah.
Okay, that's I'm taking a confirmation. Okay, so today let's discuss about few things that I think let me do that. So we have created one table, right? Just a sample table we created. This is order, just like the row ID, order date, customer name, segment, and sales, right? Suppose on the left hand side, if you expand, right, the columns. So these are the things we have just defined. The row ID as int, order date is date, customer name is varchar max, segment is varchar max, sales is not null. Okay. Now what happen is my table design is done. Okay, let's take my table is design is done, and somehow during my analysis I found that I need to add an extra column to my table. Okay, which is nothing but a profit or anything that sort of thing. So here I already created my table. Okay, so I just want to add one table, one column extra to this table. Okay, so how I will do it? So that time, if the table is already created, then we will use another statement called alter. So the alter is something like the editing to the editing the table. Okay, this is the alter command. How we will use the alter command in this case? I'll say alter table name, alter table name. This is the syntax, okay? Then add, you need to add one extra column here. I say profit, then int, profit int. Add column name. Yeah, I think column name to put, sorry. Add column name is not required, I guess. Let's see. This is the one. Add profit int. Just try to execute this. So commands completed successfully. Now if you select the orders, you will get one more extra column with the profit, but for the every records it will be null because we have not started anything to add it up here. Okay, so this is the example of a alter statement where you can add any column when already the table structure is already available. Okay, any questions?
Oh, I'm good, Samir.
Okay, so another one alter can be used as that. Suppose let's take the sales. Suppose when you are defining the sales, or rather, I can say, uh, suppose order date. Okay, so the order date now it is giving me only the date. Okay, so somehow my requirement after working on this table for a couple of days, I found that the order date column should capture order date with time also. Okay, so in that case, I need to change the data type of this column. Okay, rather than now I saw that how I add one column to the extra. Now I need to modify the data type for the existing column. So that time how I will write the statement, I can say alter table, my table name. This time it's not add, rather than it is alter, means modifying the existing column here. Okay. So I say order date. So I need to be specify the this one because that's the way it is there. So the order date. Then I say the change type would be the date and time. So this is the column index, alter column. I think so. Yeah. So this time the column keyword will be used. Okay. So the alter table name, then alter what you want to alter column, then the column name to the data type to the date and time now. Okay. So execute it now. Now if you select it, automatically the order date will be captured the timing also right now. Okay. So this is the alteration. This is the two alteration can be performed inside your table, like alter table, this one, alter table, alter column name and date and time. These are the tools. Any questions on this two syntax? Okay. Now next scenario is that I want to delete profit column from the table. Okay. Want to delete the profit column from the table. This is the column which I inserted now. I just want to delete. This is the only column I want to delete. Okay. So that case also the alter will work out. Okay. Alter table. Okay. Table name. Then I will use another command called drop column. Then whichever the column you want to delete. So this is the syntax. Alter table name, drop column name. Okay, so drop column is something like drop is a keyword, or the drop is a uh, command in the SQL which will delete the delete whatever you want to delete. Okay, the drop is being used to delete. In this case, I'm using drop column, in the sense it will just delete the column itself. Okay, so this is one more syntax: alter table name, drop column name. Okay, so command completed successfully. Now if I select the select start from order, that column will be get deleted. Okay, any questions up to now? You guys are there?
I think it is okay.
Yeah. Okay. Looks good. Okay. So the last on this we saw the create, we see the alter. Okay. We see the drop also. The drop, how it will be used be, drop can be used with anything. Okay. Suppose you want to delete this table itself. So what I will do, I will not do that, but you can say drop table, then table name. So what will happen is it will just delete the table itself. So the table will be not available along with the data. Okay. Got it? Drop table name. So this is your DDL. Create, alter, drop, and the last one is the truncate. But truncate I will take it in the next class. In the sense there should be a comparison between the truncate and the delete. Okay. Any questions up to now? No. Okay. Good. Now next we'll see a little bit on the insert statement here. How to insert the records here again. Insert the records. Okay. So tell me, I want to insert one more record to this table. What is the syntax? Can you please tell me, anybody?
Insert into table name values,
Insert into table name
orders,
values. Okay, then
value,
in the bracket I need to
then
put it.
open parenthesis,
Hmm.
and row ID is 4,
Hmm. Any date. Okay.
orders. Okay. So here you have date time, right? So
You can
how will
specify.
you?
If you not specify timing, it will take 0000. Otherwise, you could have
Mhm,
provide the time. That's it. Difference is that.
mhm.
Okay. Then you can give a space here, little bit, and you can specify. Okay, 05
Mhm.
like this. 05.
Okay.
What about the time? Okay. Let's 05 till milliseconds. This is the syntax to give the timing. Okay. That's it. Then you can specify any customer name in the syntax ABC, comma anything. I just randomly put it. Okay. Say 345. So this is the syntax. Run robot affected. Now, if I run the record, I will get one more record here, which is with the data. Now, question is that I want to insert only to the values of row ID, order date, and customer name. I don't want to insert anything to the segment and sales, just for a sec. Okay. Then what could be my syntax here? Just think. Out of the 5 columns, I just want to insert into the first 3 columns only data. How I'll do it? Question is clear?
Uh, yeah, but we have to specify the column name and we have to enter the values, right?
Yeah. So if you take this syntax, right, and if you try to do that, in the sense, the next record will be the 5. Like it or this one is fine. And instead of that, the last 2 records, if I remove, only first 3 records I want to this means the row ID, the order date, and the customer name. If I try to insert this, it will throw an error. Because what is the error? The column name or the number of supplied values doesn't match the table definition. Because the table contains 5 columns and you are providing the values to the only the 3 columns here. So this will not work out in this way if this is the syntax. So if you want to be specific to the column, the syntax would be different. How the syntax would be? Insert into table name, then you need to specify the column name here. Okay. So what are the column name you want to specify here? You need to be specific here. Okay. So first of all would be my row ID. How to write this? Okay, let's see the row space ID, I think. Okay, so row ID, then order date. Okay, then my customer name. Okay, yeah, let's try to do that. So here orders. Let's check that. Okay, syntax. Yeah, see now it got inserted to only to the there's 3 columns only. So whenever you are specifying, sorry, let me drag it a little bit. Now whenever we are specifying, see in the last record only 3 records got inserted, the last 2 records got null and null. So this is where this is the syntax. Whenever you are planning to insert only to a specific column, then insert into after the table name, we need to in the branches we need to specify for which column we want to give the value, and then based on that we can specify the values. Okay, clear?
What if we provide null as the values over there in the
Is it
previous syntax?
this one in this case?
Yeah, in this case
Hmm.
with the row ID, order date, and customer name. After that, we don't have any values. Then why don't we provide null for that one?
Okay, we can
Does
provide.
that work?
Yeah, we can work.
Mm-hmm.
It will work. So we need to say null here.
Okay.
We can specify like this. You can specify directly. Let's take a column called 6. Let me change it. 12. XYZ here. Yeah, it will work. Right? See? XYZ and null. But don't specify like this. This null is different. This is a string. Whereas this null is a null. I'll come to the null part here. But this is
Okay.
the null.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's the way. Now insert is this much only. Okay. Insert is these are the two syntax we need to follow, and whenever there is a null, we can be specified with the null also. Okay. Now let's take. I want to again. We'll see the update statement now. The update is something like we just want to update one of the records. Let's take. I want to change uh, the customer name. Okay, customer name where the row ID equals to 3, just for a sec. So whatever the Hardol Pavan is there, right? That customer name I want to change it to something else, XYZ or ABC or whatever maybe. I want to update where the row ID equals to 3, right? So that's the update I want to do. So how to update it here? The syntax would be update table name. Syntax would be okay. Update, then the table name, then set. First of all, the set would be for which customer you want, sorry, for which column we want to update. In this case, my update would be for my customer name equals to, let's take uh, anything, okay, ASD. Let's take where for which for update order set customer to ASD. If I execute this now, that is the exercise for you guys. If what do you think if I execute this part, what will happen in my table? Leave it about this syntax now. If I execute this now, what do you think? It will throw an error, or if it updates something, what do you think if it will happen? I'm saying the update the
Yes.
table name, customer name equals to ASD. So what will happen?
So it will look for the primary key.
We are not specifying anything, no primary key, nothing. We are just giving that update the customer name equals to ASD.
It will not work.
Okay,
Throw
this
an
is a
error.
right. So this I will not do it. So this is an exercise for you. I'm saying that this will update each and every customer to the ASD only. All the records,
Oh.
all the records in the
Mhm.
table, it will be converted into ASD because we have not specified any conditions here for which row or which identifier needs to update. Okay, so you just do that on your own. Where I'm saying where now row ID equals to 3. Now I'm more specific now here. Okay. So the specification is that I'm saying only where the row ID is 3, change the customer name to ASD. Okay, let's execute this. So now it is one row got affected, and if I select now, it will see ASD, just one record. Okay, so update always is always like that only. In the sense, we just be specific. Okay, if you not specify anything, it will override all the records in the table. Whereas if we be specific, we need to put a where condition. Like this is the condition where the row ID equals to 3. Okay, makes sense now?
Yeah.
Okay. So now two things here exercise you need to guys to perform. First is that just try with this, that customer name equals to ASD. What exactly happening? I'm saying all the records, but you test it out. Second, I'm giving two exercise here. First is check this, like if you not specify any condition, what will happen with update? It will it will update all the records, or it will specify the single record. Or second exercise is that on a single update statement, right? Single update statement, whether we can update multiple columns or not. Second, I'm explaining that these two you need to perform and tell me in the next class exactly what happened. Don't do parallel to me. You can do later. It's fine. So here the first one I already explained you that whether you are updating this only without the where condition, what will happen? Just test it out. Second, in this case, I'm updating only the customer name only. Hmm? Where row ID equals to 3. What I'm saying that can you update multiple columns? So in a single statement, I want to update customer name equals to ASD and segment equals to something like that, where the row ID equals to 3. Is it possible? Not possible? You need to just give me answer on the next class. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now the next one, let me just delete everything here. It is comes in. Select star from orders table. Now I want to delete a particular record again. Particular record. The drop you saw that it will just dropping the table itself, just deleting everything. But I want to I just want to uh, uh, delete a particular record. Let's take this record I want to delete it, where the row ID equals to 6. That record only I want to delete. So I will use a delete statement here. Delete table, delete from the table where row ID row ID, this is row ID equals to 6. So it will just delete again. So only the row ID 6 will be get deleted. So one row got deleted, and the 6 removed record will be get deleted. Okay. Here another question again. If I not specify anything, I say delete from the table. What will happen? What do you
All
think
the
here?
rows will be deleted.
Yes, all the rows will be get deleted. Yeah, absolutely. Because it will, we're not specifying anything, which record, which row. So it will delete all the records. Okay. All right. So this is, so we discuss about the create, alter, drop. Okay. Then insert, delete, update. So these are the basic things we covered up already. Any questions up to now? Any doubt? And this syntax, frankly speaking, you guys will not use in real time, but you should know the syntax because this is they will ask you if you go for an interview or something, right? They will ask you this. Otherwise, these are all statement will be executed by the DBA only in real time. We will not able to have access to create, alter, insert, delete, update, nothing. The only the privilege of the access we should have is called the select only. Okay. Now, let's start with the select now again. So I will start with few operators here. So we'll take not this table. Now let's start with the sales order, which I imported from my Excel file. Okay, because that have a sets up more records, so that it will be easier to check everything. Okay, let's start. So first, we'll discuss about the like operator. Last class, I think a little bit gave an introduction to that, but still, like operator. The like operator is what? So, take an example here. So here I have a customer name, right? Customer name. So what my requirement is that I want the customer name who start letter or the who starts with an alphabet called capital A or smaller, whatever maybe. Start with A. So that time this is called the pattern matching. Okay. So that time this like operator will work out. So in the like operator, we have some wild card characters. Okay. Wild card characters. So there are some wild card characters. I'm explaining that. We'll discuss about that. One is the percentage. Second one is the underscore. Okay. So the percentage represents multiple characters. Multiple characters. Whereas the underscore represents a single character. Okay. So underscore represents a single character and the percentage is showing a multiple characters. So what does it mean? Let's see. So what I requirement is that select star from the customer, sorry, sales order where the customer name starts with a start letter would be the first character or the A. It should start with the A character here. So what I'll write here is that customer select star from customer name, right? Why it is not coming? Okay, where sorry, where customer name. Okay, so I say what my requirement here. I'll say like and single quote because this is a string type, right? The customer name like the start letter is A, so I'll specify A. Okay, and after that, how many characters? I can say any characters. I'm not bothered about the how many characters the customer name is have. After the eight, after the A, if the customer is having only single characters is fine. If the customer name have multiple characters also fine. So that time I can use this parameter, this percentage. So this is represent as a multiple characters. So what will happen if I put like this? So this means that let me execute this and see the customer name data here. So if you see this data, let me pull it back a little bit. So if you see the customers, all the customers starts with A. And after that, we are not specifying. We are saying that it could be multiple characters here. Okay? Any doubt here? There is like simple example I have given here. Any questions? No? Yes. Nargis, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Great. Okay. So now your question is, I want to see the customer name whose last character is A. How will specify here in this case?
Percentile A, we have to write.
Okay. So you can say percentile is for multiple characters, but the end would be A. Okay. So if is this
A,
condition
yes.
satisfied? Yeah. So it will be giving the
Yep.
customer. If you see A, every customer, the last letter is A, right? But and the before to the A, anything. Okay. Okay. Now my mm, requirement is here is that the customer name uh, this yeah, customer name starts with A, okay, then his what do you call, and the second character always it will be a, I'm not giving the example of this, like underscore for an example. So I don't think so data will be there like this, but see, if I specify like this A, okay, and if I specify underscore after this, instead of the percentage, if I say single characters here, right? A star, in the sense it will look for the A, then it will just look for the only one character. Okay. If any customer like that, then only it will be show you, otherwise it will not show you. Okay. I don't have a data for this like this because I have after the A, I have the multiple characters in this case. Okay. So this is underscore represents a single character here. Okay. Let me try to understand like is there an example can be done for this. Uh, okay. So let's take an example is that give the column sorry, give me the customer name whose third letter is let's take A. Okay, whose third letter is A. How will specify here? And after that, any character is fine. But the third character should be the A for the customer. How will I specify here? Any idea? So if you see this guy, right? Clear Gulati, C, L, and A. The third character is A. After that, any characters, right? So wherever there is in the third place, the A is there, then I want to uh, display that as customer. How will specify in this case? Any idea? Hello.
Hi, Samir.
Yeah, hi Bali. Suddenly it got disconnected.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Yes, Amir. I got it now.
Sorry for everything, guys. This is the last class. I'll sort it out this all problem. Otherwise, I'll provide my link to the meeting. Okay. I'm really frustrated with this. Sorry for everything because
Yeah,
this
sure. But
this
can you send us the link and everything to our email IDs, please? So if
yeah
it is in
just
WhatsApp, means I'm every day forwarding these WhatsApp messages to my emails and I'm opening all those. So that's why.
right, I got it. So just do one thing. Just drop in your email in that chat first of all. Okay, everybody after this class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. Shall I put it in the group or in the personal?
Just put it in the chat only, in the group itself.
Okay, sure.
Let me share screen again. I don't know how much time. Maybe it is a. This is not the actual meeting actually. I just create a temporary for you guys. So let's see. Okay. So my question was now, where you left exactly? Where it got disconnected? Hmm?
For me, it's like the second letter or something you are about to start and it got dropped.
Okay. So my requirement now is that the customer name whose third character is A. So if you see this guy, so C, L, and A, right? The third character, C, L, and A. So who, the customer who is having the third character as A, and after that any characters. That I want to find out. How I will do it here?
Uh, for that percentile A and percentile, I think.
Percentile A will not work out, right? Percentile work means percentile is multiple characters here, right? And we are saying the third character, be specified. Third character would be A. So in this case, I will say your helpful will be this one, the single character, right? Underscore. So I will specify two underscore first here. One underscore, two underscores. Then I'm moving to the third character now. I say A. Then I will say after that any characters. So it will be like this. So first two character will be single. Then the third character always it will be A. After that any characters. Right? If I execute it, you see wherever the customer is having in the third character, the third place, the A will be there. That will come out here. Okay, make sense?
Yeah,
Hello.
Samir.
Yeah. Okay. Now we'll discuss a little bit more on this. Okay. I'll give couple of exercise on this by today. You just get practice on this. Okay. So now what I want is that the first character, just listen to the question carefully. The first character of the customer can be A, can be B, can be C, anything. And after that, it will be a multiple characters, anything. But the first letter can be A, can be B, or can be C. Okay. So here, how we will specify here? What do you think? Any idea? Just maybe syntax will be not yeah, right and wrong, but just think how we will write here. The first character can be A, B, or C. Anything is fine. Okay. Any idea? Any of you? Otherwise, I will go to the solution.
Uh, Maybe inside a open parenthesis, we can give A percentile or B percentile or C percentile.
Yeah, close to that, but we will not specify a percentile. So we will say one square
Mhm.
bracket we will give. I say A, then hyphen C. So then I will say percentage here. Okay, so it will be the first character will be the in this range. It could be A, it could be B, it could be C. Okay, so this is a range. So if you see, the start letter can be C, start letter can be B, start letter can be A, and but the end would be anything. So it will just give a range here. We're giving a range. So this is one of the important thing. Like we can specify the range inside the like operator. Okay, make sense? Okay. Now next one, let's take. I want to be specify. Specify in the sense this is range. It between A to C. I want to say that the first character is A or F. That's it. I want to say A or F because if the range is like continuous, right? So A to D or D to F, I can specify this one like A to C or something like that. But my requirement is it should be A or F. That's it. Within that only A and F. Then time you can specify. We no need to specify any range here. We need to say two characters A and F. So what will happen now? The first character could be A, could be F, and we can specify more also. Okay, A, F, C, whatever you want to specify. In this case, what will happen? The first character could be A, first character could be F, then after that any character here. Okay, see the customer name. Got the point? The range and specification. Make sense here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, suppose you want to say I don't want to get the customer whose start letter is A and F. So it's just like a negation. We are negating the condition here. Okay. So who is not the customer name not starts with A and F. So just tell me by looking at the syntax, what we will do here?
Add a not like.
Not like. Okay. So here I'll say not like. I think yeah, this will work out. Yeah, this will work out. Okay. So other than that, so instead of this, another syntax also there. This is fine. There is no issue at all. Okay. So this one we can write in another way also. Instead of putting nut here, okay, in the square bracket, right? Put a the symbol is what called shift 6. What is the symbol? You know the symbol? What is the name of the symbol?
Caret
Maybe
sign.
caret sign, yeah. So that we need to put it inside that. So it will be negate. Okay. The same. This is whatever this. This is what. This is same. Just a syntactical difference here. We can either negate here or negate here. Not like here or negate inside the negative also we can do. Okay. Good. Okay. So now this is clear, right? Any questions? Okay. So now again I will go to a table which is my comments table. This comments table, how I created the create table and the insert statement, I will provide you the script. Okay, it's a very simple table only. How I created, how to put it inside that, I'll give that so that you can create of your own also. So select star from comments. There is a table called created. So just see this the data. Okay. So this is a comment table where the customer is giving some kind of feedback or they're asking some questions. Okay. The first question is, first question is feedback ID. Is saying, are you providing 30% discount? Second, does the product have 20% discount? Can I get 30 USD discount? Something like that. This is there. I'll tell you why I'm doing it this one. Okay. So now the problem I want the using the like operator, I want to search the 30%. Where is the 30%? Where the comment is like 30%, something like that. How I will do it? Because just think, percentage is already a wildcard character which represents multiple characters, and the percentage is entered as a character inside my comment value. So then there's a problem. Okay. So if I say the select start from comment, where comment, which is my column name, like what I'll say 30%, something like that. So wherever the 30% is there, if I execute now this, I will not get the data. Okay. Or I can say be specify also, like before to that multiple character, then there will be any 30% also. This will not work out because I am getting both the records, 35 discount percentage and 30 also. Make sense now? What is the problem you are facing here? Right? Are you following me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So here what we will say, how we will write this, because I want this record only, this record where there is actually a 30% is there. Think once.
Maybe include double quotes.
No, that will not work out. Okay, let me explain you. So what my requirement is, before to 30%, it could be any characters, right? It could be any characters, but 30% should be there. And after 30%, any character would be there. That is my pattern matching we are doing. So first what we will do, let's do it simpler way. So first, any characters. So I am putting my percentage. Then I am saying that after that, it should contain a 30%, right? So this percent somehow I need to treat as a character rather than a wildcard character for the like. Hmm? So that's what we want to do it. How we will do it? So before to that, the percentage, right? We can specify any character. Just put any character here. We can put a comma, you can put a slash or something like that. Okay, just put there. Then we'll say that this will treated as a character only. So this percentage now it will not consider as a wildcard which will give you multiple characters. Okay. Then after that, after this 30%, we want to get again multiple characters, right? I will say again multiple characters here. I'll explain you one more time. Then what we need to do? After that, we need to give a statement in SQL Server saying that escape. Escape into say what about the character you are specifying here in this case, right? You just specify this. I'll come to that. Let me run it, then I will explain you one more time. Okay, let me run first. So you will be able to exactly get what your requirement here. See, I will be providing 30% discount. So where the 30% is there. So here how it is happening. So first part, this is a wildcard characters which is multiple characters before 30%. If you see the before 30% whatever there, this represents the first line. Okay. Next line, because the wildcard match which is percentage and the string value also contains multiple that percentage only, no. So for that what I did is that before after the 30 percentage, right, I given a character here. Any character we can give here. We can pipe symbol, we can give a comma, anything we can give. Okay. And this I am escaping as a character only. I'm escaping. Now this part will consider as a completely character only, rather than it will show you the multiple characters as a wildcard match. And the last part is this one. The last part is after 30% there are multiple characters, right? So this is the last part here. Okay. I can explain you one more time. Just let me know whether you guys are clear on this or not.
I'm good, Samir.
Okay. Everybody? Same?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Ex Explain it once more, sir.
Sure. So which part you have problem? Tell me.
This one that you say escape.
Okay. Escape is something like this is the specification we are giving, right? So you say that 30 slash percentage, right? I'm escaping this one. So it is what will happen? This will consider as a character. As a character. Escape means escape that character when it is executing. So it will consider as a 30% the total character here. This is the value we have, right? This is the one. And this will not consider as a wildcard match, and it will give as a this as a character itself, which is 30% in my column name already. Okay, you just try it out. This create an insert. I will give it, and I will just play around this. Okay, because we have so many things here. One more variations also there. 20%. Suppose I want to give. I want this record where the comment is having 20%. What I'll write here? Tell me. By seeing this. Hmm. Go ahead, guys. Wherever there is a 20% is there. This record I want. How I'll do?
Replace 3 with 2.
Absolutely. So we'll say again I am writing because for your everybody's sake. So it will be first it will be any characters, then it will be 20%, right? So 20% I was just escaping one character. I'm saying 20%. Then I'm saying percentage because after 20% any character could be there. Then I'm saying escape the characters whatever I specified inside that. So it will give me this record 20% discounted. Okay. Okay. Just play around this. Okay. This is good example. Okay. So now again this is an example just I created for this only the escape character only. So let's jump into the orders again. Select star from sales order. Okay. Okay. Now, mm, let's take, I will give an example here. I'm just asking one thing that we have so many years of data, right? 2016, 2015, 2014, all these data we have in this record, 2017. So my question is, I want to display uh, the year 2016. That data I want. Hmm? Year 2016. That's it. I don't want the data for 2015, 14, 17, anything. I just want the data for 2016. What I'll do? Just think, okay? Whatever you know from there only. It's not like anything extra I'm saying here. What you can do here?
We have to use a where condition.
Mm-hmm. Then if I say 2016, so any year it will start at January 1st of that year and ends at 31st December that year, right? That's the whole year.
Yes.
Okay. So specify like that only. Order date greater than equals to. Okay. Say 2016, then 01, 01. Okay. And order date less than equals to 2016, then 12, then 31st, right? Correct? This is the whole range of the year, correct?
Mm.
Okay, so let me execute. So we will get all the data for 2016 year. This is one of the syntax. This we can specify also, more specific. How I can say instead of greater than and less than, this syntax I can use in another way also. I can say order date between this and this. This is also one more syntax. Okay, so between order day between the first the year, the first date and the next date. This is also fine. Okay.
Okay, Samir.
Yeah. So this both are same. Okay. Now the next which one I am talking about is that let's say couple of customer. First of all, let me copy this customer name. This is the first customer. The first next customer. Hmm, sorry. I want this customer. Copy. Copy. Okay. So what my requirement is that now I want the customer name equals to this or equals to this or equals to this. How I will write the statement? Can somebody tell me? Help me to do that. Hmm. Go ahead. Hello. Am I audible, guys?
Yeah, you are audible only.
Okay. So I say customer name. Hmm. I say first of all, I say equals to in a single quote. I'll give my first customer.
Yeah, can we give all the three customers together?
That's what we'll do that. I say after that, I say or because I can't put and because there will be no customer whose name is A and whose customer name is B, right? So instead of that and I will specify the or, right? Last class we discussed about that. Now I say customer name equals to, let me first put it, then I'll change the customer. So the second customer would be this guy. Mhm. The third customer would be this, right? So if I execute now, so I will get these three customers only. But here, this is okay. This is okay. There is no issue. So how you done it? The greater than and smaller than using the between operator, right? To simplify the syntax. The same syntax can be simplified again when there is multiple or condition. What we will do here is that instead of that, I can use a in operator. In operator, then no need to specify again the customer name. You just need to spec comma. This is also a comma bracket. So it is very clean. Like customer name in this or this or this. Both are same. Okay. Got it?
So we can do it in a both ways, you're saying.
Yes, both way. But this is lengthy, right? In this case, you need to specify each and every time. Column name equals to value, column name equals to value, column name equals to value. But in this case,
Yeah.
one time you need to specify the column name, then in, then the values. That's it. So this is more syntactically good, this one, compared to
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
And can we do both together, like the
Mhm.
order date from this to this and the customer
Yeah, yeah.
name from this to
Correct. We can do that. You just do
uh,
that. This condition and or
and
whatever you want to put it. Yeah. This you can do that.
so between the syntax we have to put and
Yeah, correct. And or
okay.
because this condition is one condition, this is the second
Mm.
condition. So how you want to specify whether both the conditions would be true or either of the condition would be true. So if either of the condition is true, you can specify or. If both the
Okay.
condition is to be true, you need to specify and.
And okay, thank you.
Yeah, I will execute this. Okay, got it?
Yeah, Samir.
Okay. Alright. Now, the last topic which we'll discuss today is that sales order, because I will give you some examples to practice along with this only. So I have so many rows, right? Around 9994 rows I have in this table. So suppose let's take tomorrow somebody asks you that I want the first 10 rows or the first 20 rows from this table. Hmm? This is example. I have 1000 rows or millions of rows. I want the first 10 rows from this table. Okay. So for that, what we will do, we have a top keyword. Okay, in SQL Server. This is like top 10 star. In the sense, top 10 star means it will give you the first 10 rows from the order table. If you see, or just execute it, it will give you only the 10 records only. The first 10. Okay, if you specify 20, it will give you the 20 records here. Okay, got it?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Very simple, nothing there, nothing there. Okay, here your question would be, I don't have any bottom 10 actually. Okay, I don't have any bottom keyword here. If I execute this, it will throw an error because I don't have any bottom things. But the requirement is instead of giving me the top 10, it should give me the bottom 10 records. Got it? From the bottom. Okay. It's like I have 1,000 rows. From the 1,000 only, it should give me the 10 rows rather than from the 1 to 10. Okay. This is one of the questions you guys need to tell me. How to try it? How to get bottom 10 records. Okay. Along with this, I will put some other questions to you. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Anything else you want to ask me now?
Actually, if you're giving us homework means can you specify the question at the last of the email and send us so it will be easy to us to see all the questions together and we can do the homework together.
And I'm not getting. What is it?
Now, if you're giving us some homework means can you please specify the all the questions in the email for us?
No, no. I have that GitHub, right? You are saying that GitHub. There. I am uploading everything. You just log. This is a
Oh,
public site. You
oh,
just,
okay.
yeah. You just download the documents, the questions, everything. I think I pinged you in the chat, right? Long back.
You pinged me, but I didn't see any specific homework over there, so that's why I'm
No, there
asking.
is no. It's not yet. From today itself, the homework will start.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
yeah. Any other questions, guys? Because I just want to stop it here because I don't want to take more on this.
I'm good, Samir.
Okay, how is the session for you? Like, is this fast? Is this slow? Or you are learning something? Any feedback? Anything? Or any areas of improvement?
Till now, I'm good with you actually. The speed is good for me.
Okay, what about others? Any feedback? Any suggestions? Anything as such?
I'm okay.
Okay. What about you, Nargis?
I'm okay, sir. Today
Okay,
I got it. Some things.
okay.
Last time I didn't get the lessons, the session.
Hmm.
It was hard for me.
Okay. So just go through one more time that session also. It will be easy. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But do practice the syntax, otherwise you can forget immediately the next day itself. Okay.